Well, guys, this is one of those games where if you win the game, it turns into just a crazy, exciting, nail-biting game, and one that you remember for the longest time. But when you're on the wrong end of it, it just becomes agonizing and painful. The Jaguars were 2-2 going into this game with a real shot at finally capturing a winning record, going on a 3-game winning streak, but we fall to the Panthers 27-34. We're now 2-3, and we are one game back of the AFC South as the Texans beat the Falcons today, as the Falcons are completely worthless and lose to AFC South teams 3 weeks in a row. But I won't get into that. Now, the Jaguars this game, it was freaking frustrating. The main reason they lost this game for a few reasons. The main reason being Christian freaking McCaffrey. He ran for 176 yards for 2 touchdowns. And in a passing game, he added on 61 receiving yards for another touchdown. That's like what, 237 total yards and three touchdowns. We had no answer for Christian McCaffrey. He's dominant, and he's probably the best running back in the NFL. The guy's unreal. And also, we turn the ball over way too often. We turned the ball over 3 times, and we lost every single one of those fumbles. One of those fumbles was really bad, as Andrew Norwell got absolutely ass-whooped. And Gardner Minshew fumbled the ball, and Brian Burns just easily scooped and scored for a touchdown. Gave them 7 points right there. Later on, I don't know if it was first or second, but there was another play where literally, Gardner Minshew turns around, and I don't know if Gardner Minshew was trying to hand the ball off to the tight end, and the tight end didn't know. I don't know if Gardner Minshew or the tight end were supposed to go a different way, but whatever happened, Gardner Minshew turned around and looked like he was handing it off to the tight end, but he wasn't expecting it. I don't know what happened with that play, but it literally gave the Panthers the ball at the 23-yard line, and they scored 3 plays later. And then there was another turnover later on at the second to last drive where it looked like it was over, but we were luckily able to get another drive out of it, and we actually drove the ball downfield really well, but we turned the ball over 3 times, and it directly led to at least 14 points as we lose by 7 points to these guys. It's so tough. First of all, Andrew Norwell had a horrible game. That's really looking like one of the biggest free agency busts that we ever had. And the defense, wasn't too bad. They were just letting up explosive plays. That's the main thing. Christian McCaffrey had like a 80-something yard touchdown run at some point. They had the other backup go in there and run for a big play. They were holding down Kyle Allen pretty well. Kyle Allen was 17 for 30 for only 181 yards. They were forcing errant throws on him, but we were just letting up way too many explosive plays. And, out of this 27 points, the Jaguars offense directly gave them 7. And then if you take out the time where you're getting the ball at the 22-yard line, all of a sudden that's basically the offense helping, that's basically them giving up, 13 points. I didn't think the defense was too bad. We did get after Kyle Allen after a little bit, but the explosive plays, the stupid penalties, we're still getting penalized like crazy. You gotta be able to fix that, but there's a lot of positive about our team right now. Gardner Minshew was really good again. 26 for 44, 374 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Of course, he fumbled the ball 3 times, but Gardner Minshew continues the ball out, and DJ Chark went off. He had 8 receptions for 164 yards. Fournette had over 100 yards on the ground. And, this offense, if there's any positive about this offense is the best offense we've had in the last decade. This offense is exciting. They're explosive. They have a quarterback who can throw the ball well. They have a true number one wide receiver with DJ Chark. You know, he's better than any wide receiver we've had in the last 10 years. I mean, you can make the argument about, you know, whether or not he's better than Allen Robinson, but the guy's a freaking beast and he catches everything. He's a tough player. But I do have some complaints about a little bit of the play calling. I just thought it was really predictable. Like, if we were going back in a single back set, especially in the first half and maybe the third quarter, it's just like every time we're under center, we're going to be handing it out to Fournette. I thought we should have tried to play action it with Fournette a little bit more. This is a tough loss, man. Really just a tough loss. And now we have the Saints next week, so I mean we've got that almost turns into a must win because you don't want to drop to 2-4. Oh, but this one was just so frustrating. I mean, it really just came down to the explosive plays, not being able to contain Christian McCaffrey. He did whatever he wanted to on us. All the freaking turnovers that we had, we didn't force any turnovers this game, so we lost the turnover battle 3-0. And if that's the stats, you're more than likely going to lose. But I mean, Kyle Allen didn't win the game at all for them. Kyle Allen simply managed the game. Lambeau was good. I mean, he knocked down his field goals. It's just so very frustrating. But I'm proud of guys like DJ Chark, proud of guys like Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew played some winning football, and he almost helped win the game for us. Of course, I really wish the booth would have reviewed that play against Conley on the back of the end zone because he was definitely holding him, but whatever. I'm not going to sit here and bitch about the refs. Ain't going to do that. But man, the Jaguars dropped to 2-3 on the year. Got a big game, big home game next week against the Saints. The Titans lost, Houston won. We'll see what the Colts will do against the Chiefs tonight, but man, not fun. Not fun at all. But all right, guys. I'm out. Go Jags.